Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, would you please rise for the procession of the graduates and remain standing for the academic procession.
Welcome to the Spring Convocation of Kwantlen Polytechnic University. We are gathered here today on the traditional and unceded territories of the Coast Salish people who have lived here for millennia. Our university region includes the lands of the Kwantlen, who bestowed their name on this university. We thank all our First Nations for sharing their land and resources with us in friendship and in peace. Our elder in residence, Lekaitan, is here to bless the convocation. Please remain standing.
My dear ones, congratulations to everyone who put on the gown today. Congratulations to everyone who made it possible for them to wear their gown today. 16 years of education has come to a close pretty soon, so feel good about yourself. I'm nervous for you. I watch everything, and I see everything, and I watch the parents as well. But there's always that glow around the people of how they have exemplified life. To everyone on here and to everyone who has been here for the last 3 days now, proud, proud moments. And KPU, it is today we get to honor you in such a glorious way. It's unforgettable. This will be the way it'll be for the rest of our lives. Your children, your grandchildren will come along and take their turn where you stand. Congratulate them the same way you have learned and felt. Teach them all the great values of life. Teach them how important every breath it is to breathe. Look after the earth, look after one another, and we will all succeed in a very, very good manner. Kaitabka Amar relations.
Please stay standing for the singing of O Canada, led by Lauren Berg, a student in KPU's music program, accompanied on piano by Michael Krieber.
With glowing hearts.
Thank you, Lauren. Please be seated. I declare Kwantlen Polytechnic University's convocation in session to honor our 2019 graduates. My name is Alan Davis, and I have the honor of serving as KPU's President and Vice Chancellor. Convocation means to call together by summons, and in universities, convocations are called for the conferring of degrees, diplomas, and certificates, and for the recognition of outstanding achievement. I would like to introduce the members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. KPU's Chancellor, Dr. George Melville. From the KPU Alumni Association Board, David Dryden and Gabby Gill. The members of our faculty who are here today. The Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Salvador Ferreras, Associate Vice President Academic, Dr. Steve Cardwell, Vice Provost of Students, Dr. Jane Fee, the Vice Provost for Teaching and Learning, Dr. Stephanie Chu, the Vice President External Affairs, Marlene Graziano, Associate Vice Provost for Open Education, Dr. Rajiv Jangiani, the University Registrar and Marshal of Convocation, Zena Mitchell, the Dean of the School of Business, Stephanie Howes, the Associate Dean of the School of Business, Lauren Coots, University Librarian, Todd Mundell, our honorary degree recipient, Alana Rosenfeld. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in acknowledging the platform party. And also in the audience today, we have many friends and family of Alana. Thank you so much for coming. They've come from Toronto and Invermere and Vancouver. And also Derek Lowe's. Is Derek here? Derek, who is going to receive the Governor General's Award today, although he's already graduated in the fall. So welcome, Derek. And Chancellor Melville, perhaps you would bring greetings to the convocation.
President Davis, board members, Senate members, graduates, honored guests, family members, faculty, staff, and alumni, welcome to Kwantlen Polytechnic University's Spring Convocation Ceremony. Today we celebrate the successes of our graduates. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to each and every one of you. You should be very proud of the work you've done and the decisions you've made that have gotten you here today. I would like to talk about two things this afternoon, pride and passion. I'm lucky. I love what I do, and I've always striven to pursue what I'm passionate about. When my peers in grade school talked about becoming doctors, astronauts, firemen, I dreamed of becoming a chartered accountant. Who would have ever thought that my dream would put me on this stage as your chancellor? I didn't know then where following that passion would lead me, but I do know this. People who are successful find success through passion. Everybody starts at the same level, and it's passion that sets you apart. So of the two things I'd like to leave with you today, one is to encourage you to find something you want to do, and the other is, when you find it, do it with passion. Today you join a community of alumni, many of whom have found great success doing just that. A number of the successes were chronicled in the most recent edition of KPU's Alumni Magazine. These include an award-winning brewmaster who is one of the first graduates of KPU's Brewing and Brewery Operations program, the owner of a neighborhood cafe in Vancouver's Mount Pleasant neighborhood. Not only did she hone her business skills in KPU's Entrepreneurial Leadership program, she received seed funding from her business venture from the Coast Capital Savings Youth Entrepreneurship Award. This award is available to KPU students and recent graduates. The award-winning CEO of a multi-million-dollar company operating right here in Surrey, and the journalism graduate who is now the play-by-play director, broadcaster, and media director for the Vancouver Giants hockey team. Our grads are philanthropists, critical thinkers, entrepreneurs, and global citizens. The university's alumni represent KPU locally, nationally, and globally in an incredibly impactful way. Today you join that community, one I'm proud to be part of as a KPU alumnus. And as each of you pursue your own passions and embark on your own paths to success, I hope you join me in sharing that pride. With each of our own individual successes, we make KPU's reputation a little bit bigger, better, and bolder. So graduates, be passionate and take pride in what you do and where you've come from. On behalf of your university, I wish you continued success. And once again, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. Henry Flowers will address the convocation on behalf of the graduates. Henry graduates with a Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting with a cooperative education option. Henry.
Thank you, Alan. It's always too low. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How about another round of applause for everyone here today? It's a round of applause for the students as well as all the support that they've had, all the support here today as they reach this milestone. I laughed to myself a bit when they told me that I only have about 3 to 5 minutes today. Back in the day, when I was an ambassador for our school's accounting club, and I used to do classroom presentations. And when you set those up, I sent an email, and I'd say in the email that at the most, it'd take about 5 minutes. And honestly, looking back, that was always a lie. Long story short, I tend to go a bit over time, but I'm going to try my best today, keep it around 5-ish minutes. It's an absolute honor and privilege to have been chosen as a convocation speaker today. I don't believe that this selection is so much a representation of my academic ability. Little known fact, I actually started off my first semester with a 2.0 GPA. Yeah, you can laugh, it's fine. And then look at me now, right? But I believe it is a representation of my grittiness. I take a lot of pride in trying to build a strong work ethic, and I feel that a strong work ethic is really important. It wasn't the easiest path getting up to this stage. It took me about 6 years, and along the way I was working to pay for school and fitting in classes where I could. But honestly, looking back, despite the turmoil, I wouldn't have done it any other way. What I learned over the time was that what's difficult one day gets a little bit easier the next day, and a little bit easier the week after that, and so on and so forth. So no matter what challenges you face, always know that it gets easier if you have the perseverance, the grit, or the passion to keep pushing through and to persevere. And there were many courses that seemed daunting if you look back, just honest reflection. But you find there, even in those situations, they feel really bad in the first few weeks, but by the end of it, I could tell myself that it really wasn't that bad. And I realize for some of you, it actually was that bad, looking back. But you learn nothing nonetheless, right? This degree represents an opportunity to me. It represents an opportunity from the past to challenge myself, to grow. And it also represents an opportunity for the future to continue to challenge myself so I can grow both both personally and professionally. These qualifications provide an opportunity for all of you. It represents valuable skills that we obtained throughout our program. Emails and writing assignments that taught you how to communicate professionally. The hard deadlines and group assignments that taught you how to be accountable and how to work in a group. This accounting degree does not silo me to a career in accounting, nor do the titles of your program silo you to the title of your program. These skills in communication, teamwork, and accountability, they're transferable skills that you gain throughout your program and that will aid you in no matter what career path you choose to pursue. As graduates of a Polytechnic university, we have learned to apply practical skills. We have learned to be doers. Now I encourage you all to keep striving and to do great things with your lives. If there's one takeaway I have for you today, it's to keep building yourself. Or for my cost accounting fans, always be a work in progress. How to do it. For example, I was a terrible public speaker about 3 years ago. Not that much better now. But realizing that, I decided to put the time in to improve on that, and look for opportunities to improve. One of the big ones I found was with Sam Newton, with our case competition team. And so I say, for 5 to 10 years from now, I'd like you all to look back and not be one of those people who say that university was the best years of my life. Rather, I'd have you say that I'm very proud of how far I've been able to come and to be excited about how much further you can go. I might have ran over time, but I have some quick special thanks I'd like to make. I'd like to thank God, my family, and friends, and faculty. There's countless faculty who've taken a large part in forming who I am today. I'd like to thank Sharon and Sam for reminding me who to thank. Tell them I would. I'd like to thank the internet, YouTube in particular. So many lessons there, so many lessons. I also thank the case competition team as a whole for continuing to challenge me. Thank you, Sam, for taking a chance on me way back when. I also thank the Learning Center faculty and all my fellow tutors. I thank the co-op office for helping jumpstart my career. And lastly, I'd like to thank all of you for being a wonderful audience. Thank you all for your time, and thank you, Kwantlen, again for this opportunity. I hope to continue to be a part of the KPU community for the years to come. I wish nothing but the best for you all. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Henry. Wasn't so bad. Each year, KPU awards honorary doctoral degrees for outstanding and sustained achievement in our community by people within and outside of the university who reflect our values and who represent the very best in citizenship through leadership, academic endeavor, creativity, public service, advocacy, entrepreneurship, a legacy of respect and understanding towards others, and for humanitarian contributions. The degrees are awarded honoris causa for the sake of honor. I have the privilege of introducing to you today Alana Rosenfeld, who has been selected and approved by the Senate of Kwantlen Polytechnic University to receive the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa in recognition of her achievements and of her community and public service. Say that. Alana Rosenfeld co-founded Kicking Horse Coffee in her garage more than 20 years ago. In a move that set a new standard for the Canadian coffee industry, she insisted on using only 100% organic and fair trade coffee. From humble beginnings in that garage in Invermere, British Columbia, to recognition as North America's top organic coffee, Alana has grown Kicking Horse Coffee into a highly recognizable brand that employs 130 people and sells across Canada and the United States. A leader both in the local community and across the country, Alana currently sits as the Vice Chair of the Nature Conservancy of Canada. She has been named Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year, and Kicking Horse Coffee has repeatedly been named as one of the best workplaces in Canada. In fact, in 2018, not only was it the best workplace in Canada, it was also recognized as a best workplace for women, a best workplace for inclusion, and a best workplace for manufacturing. She is a role model and a highly successful entrepreneur who shows how ethics, sustainability, generosity, and kindness can work in harmony. For her achievements and contributions, Chancellor Melville, I present to you Alana Rosenfeld, Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I will try to not cry. I am very, very honored by this recognition. Thank you, Alan. Thank you to the Senate Committee. Thank you to KPU. I'm deeply, deeply touched by this honor, but more importantly, I'm very touched to be here with all of you, the graduates, and your families. This is indeed a very special day for all of you, and this is a special time in your lives. I totally remember being your age and wondering, what am I going to do with my life? And of course, I had no idea what I was going to do. But I do remember asking myself the question, what kind of human being do I want to be in this life that I have here? So I'm going to start by asking you, do you want to make a difference? How do you want to walk in the world? How do you want to show up? What kind of human being do you want to be? Now consider that your answers are likely coming from your heart. Improving a product or service, making life easier for someone, changing the way society does or views something, those desires and goals are all based in emotion. Feelings or having heart in business are a tough sell because they are generally considered to be soft skills, along with being a good listener, communicating effectively, and having empathy. The hard skills, education, technical training, strategic thinking, experience, often carry more weight with employers. They are seen as the best way to be successful. I'm challenging you to adopt a new view on this hard and soft skills thing. Think of them as head and heart skills instead. Here's why. Taking people's passion and creativity and simplifying it into these hard and soft skills diminishes our potential. The language itself hints that hard skills are tough and therefore important, while soft skills are somehow less impactful or weak. We are only weak when we choose one skill set over the other. In an effort to appeal to recruiters, you may find yourself separating your resume into these hard and soft skill sets. Consider instead building your future in business or whatever you pursue on a foundation of compassion and humanity that come from the heart, and use your head skills to execute on your vision. Here's the thing. Traditionally, we haven't paid a lot of attention to our hearts in the business world, and that's a mistake. So as you head out on your new adventure, take my story with you as a reminder that business without heart is missing the whole point. Business is an amazing platform for bringing beauty and change to the world, but only if we stop recreating the old stereotypes. Compassion for ourselves and for each other is the key to rewriting the old story, and compassion works with both the head and the heart. 23 years ago, we started roasting coffee in our garage in Invermere, population 3,000 people. Last year, we roasted over 8 million pounds of coffee, and 130 people now work at Kicking Horse Coffee. As co-founder and CEO, the way I conduct myself has massive power to affect each of those people, and there's a ripple effect it has on their families and our community. Here's how I bring that to work. Most meetings at Kicking Horse Coffee start with a meditation, a small but compassionate detail. It's a pause in the middle of a busy day that gives people time to breathe, to reflect, to collect themselves. To be an effective leader, an authentic leader, I welcome that chance to pause and reflect. That's a heart skill, a practice, just like yoga or running or any hobby that you love. You have to practice it in order to be better at it. Creating space for that reflection is compassion, which demonstrates for my team the importance of dedicating time to it. We also build thoughtful routines, processes, and opportunities which brings people along with us instead of leaving them behind. We act with understanding when mistakes are made, give employees the opportunity to change, to grow, and to learn. Those practices are heart skills. Here's how compassion becomes a head skill, too. Kicking Horse Coffee is the #1 organic coffee in North America. In 2018, we were named the #1 workplace in Canada by Great Places to Work, and we were just recently named the most trusted coffee brand in Canada. Choosing organic, insisting on fair trade, having a great place to work, most trusted brand, all those reflect heart choices. That just happens to also make money, help us recruit the best people, and make frickin' kick-ass coffee. I'm very proud of these recognitions, but here's the thing. It took me a long time to realize the power of this way of thinking. That's why I'm asking you to take my story with you. Start now. Build your foundation the right way. By building your capacity for compassion for others, and especially for yourselves, which means not condemning yourself if you make a mistake, because you are going to make a ton of mistakes. That is business, and that is life. But here's the thing. Mistakes, they're truly wonderful. They signal an opportunity to learn and to grow. They're how we evolve. Self-compassion means reacting thoughtfully to those mistakes. Give yourself permission to learn and try again without beating yourself up. That's how you learn to do a better job. If I beat myself up for a decision I've made, I run out of the positive energy I need to focus on our strategies and goals. Now that I understand and practice focusing on self-compassion first, I have more energy, attention, and love to give my colleagues and my business. I'm often asked, what makes Kicking Horse Coffee kick ass? What's the secret sauce? What's the magic? The biggest reason is love, compassion. We've created a work environment where love and compassion are plentiful. We have a community of tight-knit people who feel safe, people who trust each other, people who are compassionate with themselves and each other, as well as being passionate about their work. With a team of people working together like that, we've achieved an incredible #1 position in our industry and a sustainable business. I truly love sharing this story with others in an effort to challenge traditional ways of doing business. Now, I'm challenging you. Think differently about how business can be done, whether it's corporate, entrepreneurial, not-for-profit, or an opportunity that doesn't even exist yet. Flip the story, turn it on its head, or better yet, write a brand new one. When we intentionally conduct business with compassion, the results are boundless. Value people's hearts as much as their minds and build that humanity into everything that you do. That's how you will make a difference, by using head and heart skills. I cannot wait to see what each of you will contribute in this world. I leave here with deep gratitude for the day. I feel honored to be here and wish each of you congratulations on this milestone. I'm so happy for you. Thank you for listening. Now get out there and kick ass.
Thank you so much, Ilana. We will now certify the graduands. Would all the graduands please rise? Chancellor Melville, it is with great pleasure that I hereby certify that the graduands here present and those in absentia have met the requirements for the credentials to be presented this day as prescribed by the Senate of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, and I ask that you confer upon them their credentials.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the province of British Columbia, and upon the recommendation of the Senate and the Registrar of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, I confer upon you the credential to which you are entitled, and invest with you all the rights and privileges, powers, and responsibilities pertaining to the credential. In keeping with the tradition of university convocations, please move your tassels from the right to the left side. Congratulations to you all. You may be seated.
Good work. We will now present each of our graduates to the convocation. Joshua Mitchell, Senior Director for Student Affairs, will present the graduates to be assisted by Zena Mitchell, University Registrar. Offering congratulations to each graduate will be myself with the presentation of a commemorative medal, Chancellor Melville, the Dean of the School of Business, and each graduate will be presented with an invitation on behalf of the Alumni Association. Graduates, please return to your seats as directed by the marshals. We'll try to keep this orderly, and please stay until everyone has been presented. But vocal encouragement of your favorite graduate is very welcome. This is, after all, a celebration. Mr. Mitchell, when you are ready.
Thank you, Dr. Davis. We will now recognize the graduates of the School of Business. Post-baccalaureate diploma in accounting, Ritu Babar. Gagandeep Kaur. Nazam Preet Kaur. Saravjit Kaur. Claire Louise McLagan. Maria Marist Reyes Honor. Gursaheb Singh Panu. Rishab Sapra. Nitika Sharma. Post-baccalaureate diploma in operations and supply chain management with distinction, Yadwinder Singh Agnihotri. With distinction, Samir Akram. With distinction, Arshpreet Kaur Badal. Sharanpreet Kaur Dayal. Mohit Gida. Chetan Goswami. Jai Singh Kalsi. Gurpreet Kaur. Harshpinder Kaur. Rimaljit Kaur. Aditya Kumar. With distinction, Sangman Lee. With distinction, Roberto Leva. Tarundeep Singh Mandla. Balvinder Singh Marak. Gurshasad Singh Rathore. With distinction, Gurwinder Singh. Harpinderjit Singh. With distinction, Harpreet Singh. Jaspreet Singh. Jaspreet Singh. Navkaran Singh. Jaswinder Singh Tagar. Post-Baccalaureate Diploma in Technical Management and Services, Dilraj Kumar Ahir. Ankita. Jaspreet Singh Bains. Vimpy Betty. Gautam Chauhan. Arashdeep Kaur Dhaliwal. Beint Kaur Dinsa. Manpreet Kaur Dudiala. With distinction, Ashani. Amanpreet Kaur. Gaganjot Kaur. Gersharan Kaur. Jaspreet Kaur. Lovepreet Kaur. Manpreet Kaur. Manpreet Kaur. Nimatpreet Kaur. Prabjot Kaur. Ramanpreet Kaur. Gurdeep Kaur Carey. Gurleen Kaur Lalia. Jasmine Kaur Malhotra. Sukhdeep Kaur Moodley. Ramanpal Kaur Sandhu. With distinction, Manmeet Singh Sarab. Nitin Kumar Saroe. Anubhav Sharma. Vishal Sharma. Barinder Singh. Ramcharanjit Singh. Yagraj Singh. Vinod Singh. Harpreet Kaur Thind. Harmanpreet Singh Tuhan. Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting, Kareem Afalal. Mohammed Hamad Alufi. Brian Michael Peter Anderegg. Jaspal Singh Ojla. Bradley Bain. Jessica Baines. Twinkle Bajwa. Pardeep Kaur Bachu. Devinder Singh Badi with distinction. Navpreet Singh Bullar. Jing Wen Kao. Yun Hee Kao. Amar Chima. Fiona Chu Ying Chung. Kai Chi Chung. Elton Kwekit Chu. Karen Chow. With distinction, Gurpreet Singh Dade. Parmbir Singh Dilla. With distinction, Nathan Lee Evans. Henry Clinton Flowers. Yuen Guan. Govind Hare. Yasmin Hessam. Tsi Sim Ho. Amanda Kaur Hothi. Vivian Hoi Tung Hui. Adam Tariq Ishmael. Luke Christopher James. Aaron Singh Jawanda. Pavneet Johal. Kanwar Bakhtawar Singh Judge. Ravneet Kaira. Muhammad Ali Kaku. Sean Chia Hearn Koo. Maninder Singh Kunkun. Brian Lamb. Hop T. Lee. Youngyin Lee. Inderjeet Kaur Litter. Jiliang Lin. Jishuan Liu. Tamara Lewis. Xiao Ma. Harpreet Singh Man. Harveer Singh Man. Lakbir Kaur Man. Annie Mao. Matthew McRae. With distinction, Jashandeep Narwal. Naomi Ng. Johnson Nguyen. Davinder Singh Parhar. Aisha Joyti Parmar. Paneet Singh Patar. Anna Parasada. Rajneel Rinesh Prasad. Carol Dion Polsengay. With distinction, Stephen Douglas Ritchie. Aniket Singh Sandhu. Ravi Sandhu. John Shkurtai. With distinction, Ravina Sidhu. Kumalpreet Kaur Sran. Yi Feng Sun. Taranjit Takar. Candice Caroline Taylor. Bikramjit Singh Uppal. Brian Villapando. Linda Vu. Susan Wally. With distinction, Huini Shu. Wen Li Yang. Valbona Zinelli. Jefu Zhang. Si Yu Zhou. Associate of Arts in Economics, Ricardo Rodriguez de Freitas. Diploma in Accounting, Jaspreet Kaur Benapal. Jessica Shanae. Ying Chen. Gurkanwal Kaur Dhaliwal. Hardeep Kaur Dat. With distinction, Maureen Angela Espiritu. Ashmit Kaur Gaba. Rajveer Kaur Gill. Yashveer Singh Gill. Arjun Gupta. Amandeep Kaur. Gurneet Kaur. Jaspreet Kaur. With distinction, Mandeep Kaur. Manpreet Kaur. Rajveer Kaur. Ravneet Kaur. Sharonpreet Kaur. Simarpreet Kaur. Tanjot Kaur. With distinction, Abjit Singh Katra. Jaskirat Kaur Kosa. Ganit Klur. Gursimran Singh Kohli. Tiffany Page Lorenz. Ming Hui Meng. With distinction, Upasana Nagpal. Lin Nguyen. Mayorini Selvaraja. Jasjot Singh. Tarandeep Singh. Pavneet Soha. Harsimran Kaur Tour. Certificate in Accounting, Michael Richard Krochuk. Jasmine Buking Liu. Chancellor Melville, I present to you the graduates of the School of Business, and this concludes the presentation of our graduates.
Phew. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? Just wait for Jasmine to get back to her seat there. But graduates, I'm going to give you an opportunity to acknowledge your family and friends, those who supported you during your studies, so you can stand up, turn around, and now you can make some noise. Please. All right, sit down. Okay, we're nearly there. The Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Salvador Ferreras, will present the Student Awards.
Thank you, Dr. Davis. KPU's Board of Governors established the George C. Wooten Award to recognize outstanding dedication, service, and contribution to the university system. This award considers the students' contributions to the community, KPU, and voluntary activities, as well as academic success. The George C. Wooten Award is awarded this year to Davinder Bhatti. On behalf of the Governor General of Canada, the Silver Academic Medal is awarded to a KPU student who, in the opinion of the selection committee, has attained the highest academic standing in the graduation year of a bachelor's degree program. It is one of the highest academic honors KPU can bestow. The Governor General's Silver Academic Medal is awarded to Derek Lowes.
Well, I'd like to thank Derek again for coming back to receive his award, which is, in fact, the top award that we can offer, and appreciate that. I'd like to close with a few words specifically about this university and its importance to our community and to society. KPU is a university for our times, a polytechnic university, open and accessible and relevant to both local needs and the global issues of our society. It is a university driven by teaching and learning, enriched by research and scholarship, and engaged with our communities. Our mission is to create opportunities for all learners to achieve success, to prepare them for rewarding work, for engaged citizenship, and for a lifetime of continued learning. Certainly, all the evidence we have from employers and alumni is that we achieve these goals in many ways. Beyond that, we're part of a global community of thousands of universities founded upon and dedicated to the great ideals of civilization: liberty, truth, sustainability, beauty, and justice. And they respect and preserve culture and language and ideas and inspire their learners and others to do the same and to become active agents in creating a better world, whatever their field of study. In order to do this, our universities have for centuries cherished their autonomy and the academic freedom of their faculty and their learners, and their right and responsibility to always question the status quo and to explore new knowledge while tackling complex issues, and to do so respectfully, ethically, and thoughtfully. At KPU, though quite young as a university, we continue this tradition, and not just by dressing up twice a year like extras in a Harry Potter movie. There are serious reasons for the pomp and the ceremony here at Convocation, in addition to being, we hope, an appropriate celebration of your success. It reminds us of all the hard-won freedoms that universities continue to protect and to foster on behalf of society. So, keep up the tradition. Whatever your line of work, try always to be open, skeptical, questioning, respectful, and kind. All of us here have had the honor and the privilege of helping each of you along the way in reaching your educational goals. Thank you for choosing us. Friends and family, thank you for all you have done in supporting our graduates and for being here today. Alana Rosenfeld. I first met Alana as part of a CEO network, a therapy group for chief executive officers, where we'd share ideas and stories about our work and our life. It was notable because I was the oldest person there, and I was the only one from the private sector, and when I told my stories, I think I made the others cry. but they were also very smart people, and the smartest amongst them was Alana. We all assumed that she had MBAs from all the top schools, Rotman, Ivy, Wharton, but no. She has a BA in religious studies with a minor in women's studies from McGill. There's a whole book in there about how a liberal arts education prepares you for life, including business. And there's also another amazing story about how you show up in Invermere. If you don't know where Invermere is, Google it. Or go to Highway 1 and just keep going till you get to Golden, turn right for another hour and a half, and you're in Invermere, in God's country in the Kootenays. You go to Invermere and then decide, oh, let's import coffee beans, roast them and sell them and become a global leader within the field of organic and fair trade coffee. Who could do that? 3 things I have to say about that. 1, it is great coffee. It is the best coffee. It is quite wonderful. Secondly, that in the nomination that was provided to the Senate, there were testimonials from the Chamber of Commerce of Invermere and the Valley and from the Mayor's office, people who really respect and honor Alana's contribution to her own community. And thirdly, Alana, I'm just going to say thank you for accepting this award and for becoming part of the KPU family. So I've got a few little words too. I can't quote Alana's words because it would be rude. Go forth, and if you haven't got one already, take the advice my father gave to me when I graduated. Those 3 little words that mean so much. Get a job. This concludes our convocation. I'd like to thank all of those who've been involved in the planning and execution of this week's ceremonies. I invite you to join us at the reception across the way in Surrey, Maine for hugs and photos and refreshments. Chancellor Melville, please dismiss the convocation. Please stand and remain standing until the platform party and the graduates have exited the convocation. Thank you.
In honor of our deep respect for the Kwantlen First Nation, I offer this blessing in harmony with and with deep respect for the many faiths and philosophic traditions represented here today. As you continue on life's journey, may you walk tirelessly. May the Creator walk with you. May His peace be in your minds. May her love be in your hearts. All my relations. I declare this convocation dismissed.